10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. Callaway, the return man.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Jameis to throw it.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 4th down. They run. It's Kamara.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But at this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Winston to give, it's Kamara.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Winston.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Winston. He's got the tight end, Vanell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. No score after 1 on EA Sports. and long. They'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Going back to Allen. He's got him again. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. It's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a 1st down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
At the same 17-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Right side caught by Jackson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Kelly on 4th down. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right. It was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
Herbert now. On the screen, this is Eckler. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Check 50. Check 50.
Herbert off of play action. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Donald Terrell there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints, nothing.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. After the sack on 1st down, Winston out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And down he'll go at the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
51 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Herbert on 1st down now. This is swung out to Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 12.
Come on. Line 56. Line 56.
Herbert.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run it again with Kamara. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right.
The ball is out. Kamara fumbled it.
And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start out with great field position. At the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Now Herbert following the turnover. That's into the hands of Eckler.
Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to Austin Eckler. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Allen's got it complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
Herbert back to the air. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Herbert. And Allen's got it.
And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 21.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the first down.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Saints nothing.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're still in this game. Yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston, flush to his right. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Winston. Flushed out right. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Off the play fake, Winston. Airing it out deep for Smith. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith. 30 yards.
And the Saints are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Herbert now to throw. Steps away. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave it.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the Saints are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Winston to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make this a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Winston. Flush to his right. And he's in for the touchdown with a clock reading 000. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for 2 and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it.
No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor. The ball comes out.
Winston's pass complete to Adam Troutman.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Kamara try the right side, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 46 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
And the Saints first down.
A first down throw for Winston. Thomas has got it, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to him.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.